Good morning, Infinity. How y'all doing? Good to see the bright faces in the place today. I invite you as we open the way for Spirit today to sit up a little taller in the seat, take a deep breath, go ahead and just breathe. I know we've had a week. Sometimes we have a week. We are on the cusp of some big things in the world, and it can push us. So we're going to center and start service today by just taking a deep breath. I invite all eyes to close in this space today, all heads to bow and all hearts to open as we begin this moment of gratitude. We begin by tapping into that spirit, to the God of your acceptance and understanding and recognition right now, and acknowledgement and awareness of right now. We give thanks right now. Thank you, Divine Source. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for gathering us together here today at the Infinity Fellowship. Thank you for those who have come in the space in person. Thank you for those who are on the way. Thank you for those who are watching on the Infinite Stream from around the world. And thank you for everyone who comes together in this true fellowship. Thank you for the gift of being alive today. We can poke holes in the world and find things to complain about, but we are gifted with the space of creativity that lives deep within us. That is an eternal well that springs forth from you. And so we are grateful to gather today. We are grateful to acknowledge you. We are grateful to open this service today by saying thank you. We breathe in gratitude together in this moment. Thank you for being in the physical body today. Thank you for the gifts that are represented here. Thank you for the healers and the creatives and the technicians and the thought leaders. Thank you for those gifts. We recognize in those moments and in these moments like this that these gifts can be difficult to deal with sometimes, that everyone does not understand us all the time. But it is the joy of communication that you have given us as a tool that allows us to get to know each other a little bit better and to hopefully love on each other a little bit deeper. So we give thanks today. We speak that the technology will be crisp and clear. We speak that the musicians' fingers and voices will be guided to uplift and motivate. And we speak that something is said today, something is shared today, something is sung today that will remind us all that we are ever loved and protected by you. We speak these things in confidence and proclaim it as such. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep, Shalom, Namaste, Ashe. Time for our pouring of libations. As we pour our libations today, libations, of course, is our pouring out of water. It's where we recognize those who have transitioned to the space of life after life. Many of us during the pandemic era saw a lot of people transition. A lot of people, both young and old, moved on from this life to life after life. But I'm so glad that we're still here, conscious in this physical body. Because as long as we're here, we got an opportunity to fix whatever thing is going wrong with us. That's a gift. But in this moment of acknowledgement, we remember the ancestors. In the ancient world, they were called the Sheps or the Shepsut. Some people call them Egun or Egungun. We just call them our people, our folks. So when we think about grandmama that may have transitioned, we think about granddaddy, auntie, uncle, we think about community members that have transitioned. We recognize that they are still very much alive. It is said that as long as we remember the stories that people left with us, they live on forever. So we invite you, if you're at home, to go ahead and type some names in the box if you want to recognize them aloud. But we go to the altar today to pour this water because the water represents the living. We pour into the earth that represents what happens to these physical bodies when we no longer need them. And trust me, that's going to happen for everybody. We all feel like we're invincible, but you live a little bit longer, you get a little bit of ache and pain here and there, and you're reminded that this body is definitely temporary. But we do everything we can to acknowledge the good in the world today. So as we pour, we use the Yoruba word ashe. Let me hear ashe. Ashe simply means, and so it is. but it also means breath. It also means spirit. It is a word of power. Sometimes you just got to take a deep breath and say, Ashe, in the space. And so we pour the water today, and we say, cool water, freshen our spirits in this moment, Ashe. Freshen and consecrate this house to uplift all who gather, Ashe. Freshen the memories and the energies of our collective ancestors together, Ashe. We give praise to Almighty Mother, Father God, Divine Source, and all creation, Ashe. Grant to us peace and prosperity as the wind beneath our wings, Ashe. We pour today in the direction of the north, where we find a commitment to be a yes today. The direction of the north tells us to look straight ahead and be a yes in this moment, Ashe. We pour to the energies of the south, the remembrance of who we are, the family stories that we have, the struggles that we have. I guarantee you, if you're living right now, you got somebody in your family that had it much worse than you did, and they came through. And guess what? That DNA is in you. That blood is in you. That greatness is in you. Ashe. To the energies of the east, because regardless of whether human beings try to create time and space and manipulate it, this was daylight savings time. We had a chance to fall back. But the good news about that is the sun still rose this morning. So everything that was in the night has passed on. Ashe. To the energies of the west, that when the night comes, the light of the moon still gives us light in the darkness. Ashe. To the ground that is below us, because you got to be grounded in who you are and whose you are. And we remember this story from the ancestors. Ashe. To the sky above us, if we look into the skies on those days when our minds are wandering, we indeed get the inspiration for our dreams. It's a blank landscape. And we paint those ideas for industries, for businesses, for creativity. We see them, and then we have the gift of bringing it into manifest reality. Oh, yes, Ashe. And to the space of the human heart, where everything lives, our desires lives. It's symbolic. We know physiologically that the heart is a muscle. It's Grand Central Station that pumps the blood. But the reality is, throughout all history, it is a space where we recognize our dreams and we do the things we love. And those things will make us happy. Ashe. And so we ask at this time for you to call a name. If you want to remember someone at this moment, call their name aloud. If you're at home, you can call their name aloud in your house or call their name by typing it in the box. Go ahead and call those names as we pour the next few pours of water. We want Catherine Carr, Thomas S. Hayes, Edward H. Carr. All those are the Queen Mother tradition, Queen Mother Zuli Ursary, Queen Mother Dorothy Smith, Queen Mother Bernice Brunson, Mother Melba Sewell, Horace Marion Frazier, Elise Frazier, those who have come before in tradition. And for the children in the womb, in the world, and yet unborn, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe-o. It is done, Ashe. All right, as we open the doors coming in, folks coming in, we go to today's meditation. And today's meditation comes to us from the late, great ancestor, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who reminds us that, quote, we must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. There is some good in the worst of us and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. Take a deep breath on that one. How about you know that the biggest enemy is inside? How about that? That one's going to preach. We'll get to that later. Sister Kanithi will come forward to read for us our statement of infinitude. Awesome.
Well, good morning, everybody. Good to see you all. So as I welcome you into the Infinity Fellowship, I remind you of the 4 core principles here at Infinity, and we call it SNAP. It's what we always do. We're snapping. The S in SNAP is for spirituality that transcends religion and connects you to the God of your own understanding. The N in SNAP is for nurturing of ourselves and others, mind, body, and spirit. The A is for action, because we take action in our callings and walk in our divine purpose every day. And finally, y'all, this is important. The P is for the proof that our spiritual practices manifest fruit in our lives through the building and maintaining of healthy and prosperous families, relationships, careers, and dreams. We are grateful that you all are here as unique manifestations of our Creator, the loving, living spirit of our commonality, the divine source of all creation, perceived by many names, yet known by only one energy. This is the foundational practice of true inter-spirituality, where all are affirmed in love energy. I invite you all at home and in the space to stand with me and join me in our statement of infinitude. We agree that we are beings of pure, eternal spirit, birthed from the creative potential of the universe, with all the powers of the Creator inherent within us. We embrace the innate goodness of humankind and an abundant creation that provides for us through the seeds that we plant in our everyday lives. We acknowledge that who we are is housed in a temporary biological organism, and as such, it is our responsibility to take care of it, because it will only last for a precious window of time. As we nurture ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, we commit to provide like acts of nurturing for our fellow brothers and sisters of the world we live in, embracing all regardless of religious faith, skin color, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic background. All are truly welcome at Infinity. We agree and accept that various religions exist as a unique opportunity for humanity to get to know one another through the meaningful conversations that seek to explore the core concepts we share in common. It is the application of ancient wisdom, scientific discovery, and spiritual practices, both physical and metaphysical, that will lead us closer together as a human family. We commit to exist now and ever as a beloved community. Let it be so according to the many ancient terms of affirmations. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe.
Ashe. All right. Remain standing. Good morning, Infinity.
Good morning.
Y'all give me another one. Good morning, Infinity.
Good morning.
Y'all showed up on time, so that means that y'all didn't get caught up in the daylight savings thing. Y'all showed up on time, so give me one more. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, y'all. It's time for us to generate some gratitude. We're going to say good morning to you. We're going to sing good morning to you. We're going to sing this, and then we're going to go around and find 2 people and that you can say, introduce yourself to, and tell them one thing that you're grateful for. One thing that you're grateful for. Guess what? If I don't know one thing that I'm grateful for, I'm grateful to know that there's not one thing that I'm grateful for. That means there's something in my brain that's working. So let's get it going, Reds. Let's get it going, Alani. We got the Voices of Infinity in the house today, and we're excited because we are celebrating in the space of love. Let me hear ya. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you.
And we say,
da 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 da, yeah. Da 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 da. All right, y'all, let's go. Come on. They're gonna keep playing. We're gonna keep saying grateful for. If you are at home in the space today, if you are at home, we want you to type something that you're grateful for in the box. So we're going to read those off. So where you are, tell us where you're coming in from. Tell us your name if you got a creative handle online. and then put something that you're grateful for today in the box so that we can feel that love energy and celebrate you. Come on.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hey, now good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Good morning to you. 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 Good morning. Well, all right. It's time for music. Y'all ready to have some good times? First Sunday, we're ready to get it on. So you know how we do. If y'all want to get on your feet, you want to dance a little bit, you want to rock your bodies a little bit. Online, you know how we do. I know y'all are at home rocking your hips from side to side, and we feel y'all. Okay? All right. Hey. I know a place, hey, ain't nobody crying, ain't nobody worried, ain't no smiley crying now. Where, yeah, there's words. Lying to the races, yeah. Help me now. I said, help me now. I'll take you there. Oh, help me now. I'll take you there. Oh, help me now. I'll take you there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Help me now. I'll take you there. Come on and y'all play. Yeah. I know a place, y'all. Yeah. Ain't nobody crying. I said, ain't nobody worried. Hey, ain't no smiling faces. All right. Lying to the races. Come on now, help me now. I'll take you there. Hey, yeah, help me now. I'll take you there. Hey, y'all, help me now. I'll take you there. Online, y'all, come on and help me now. I'll take you there. Hey, we're gonna take it a little bit higher this morning. All right? Here we go, said, help me now. I'll take you there. Hey, yeah, help me now. I'll take you there. Yeah, help me now. I'll take you there. Oh, help me now. Oh, help me now, now, yeah. I said, help me, I'll take you there. Hey, yeah, help me now. I'll take you there. Last time, help me now. I'll take you there. I think it's time to take y'all to a higher ground. And again, if you feel like clapping, moving your head from side to side, that's all right with me, because I can feel it. Come on, man. Hey, hey. Can I get the lights dim just a little bit in the place for me?
Stay with me.
Hey.
Stay with me.
Here we go. People, hey, keep on learning. Come on, Kanisa. Hey, soldiers, keep on worrying. World, keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. Hey. I said, powers, keep on lying, while your people keep on dying, yeah. World, keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. Woo. Listen, I'm so darn glad it let me try it again, 'cause my last time on earth I lived a whole lot of sin. I'm so glad that I know more than I know then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach my highest ground. Hey, come on y'all, how many of y'all going to your higher ground? Hey, I said, teachers, keep on teaching. I said, preachers, come on, Rev, keep on preaching. Hey, yeah, world, keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. Oh, no, oh, no, no, no. Listen, I said, lovers, who's loving? Keep on loving. Believers, hey, keep on believing. Sleepers, just stop sleeping, 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 'cause it won't be too long. That means we got to get out and vote. How about that part? Hey, I'm so darn glad it let me try it again, 'cause my last time on earth I lived a whole world of sin. I'm so glad that I know more than I know then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach the higher ground. Hey, come on, band. Y'all sound so good. Woo. On the bass. Come on. Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, yeah. I'm so darn glad it let me try it again, 'cause my last time on earth I lived a whole world of sin. I'm so glad that I know more than I know then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach my higher ground. Hey, reach my higher ground. Said it won't be too long. Hey, said I'll reach my higher ground. Come on, y'all sing it with me. Reach my higher ground. 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 I said it won't be too long. Reach my higher ground. Said it won't be too long. Reach my higher ground. Sometimes you gotta tell yourself, come on, keep it going. Reach my higher ground. Go reach my higher ground. I'm gonna set my place on solid rock. I said I'm gonna set my feet on solid rock. I'm gonna reach my highest ground. I'm gonna reach the higher ground. I said it won't be too long. Won't be too long. Hey, reach my high ground. Reach my higher ground. Reach my higher ground. I'm gonna keep on moving forward and reach my higher ground. I'm gonna keep on stepping forward and reach my higher ground. I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna reach. Said I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna reach. Hey, reach my higher ground. Hey, reach my high ground. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Y'all better play. Hey, yeah, yeah. Reach my higher ground. Reach my higher ground. Reach my higher ground. Reach my higher ground. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me.
Come on now.
I'm not gonna let no one stop me. I'm not gonna let no system stop me. I'm gonna reach my higher ground. I'm speaking that to everyone who's in charge. Reach your higher ground. Ooh, reach. Hey, yeah, yeah. We didn't come this far to give up now. We didn't come this far to let go now. We didn't come this far to give up now. We gotta reach our higher ground. Reach our higher ground. Woo!
Come on through, voices. Yeah. 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 Woo! Yes, yes, yes.
Got a little Stevie. You know, Stevie always makes us feel good again. Y'all love Stevie Wonder?
Come on. Come on now.
All to all my kiddos. Y'all know what's up with Stevie Wonder. Y'all think I got to know this Stevie. Huh? As around the sun the earth knows she's revolving, and the rust bows know to bloom in early May. Just as hate knows love's a cure, you can rest your mind assured. I'll be loving you always. As now can reveal the mystery of tomorrow. But in passing, we'll grow older every day. Just as all that's born is new, do you know I say is true, that I'll be loving you always, until the rainbow burns the stars out in the sky, until the ocean covers every mountain high, until the dolphin flies and parrots laugh at sea, until we dream of life and life becomes a dream. Did you know that true love asks for nothing? Her acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that love has given love a guarantee to last through forever and another day? Hey, just it's time to move to more since on the beginning. And the seasons know exactly when to change. Just as kindness knows no shame, know through all your joy and pain that I'll be loving you always. Listen, as today I know I'm living for tomorrow, could make me past the mustn't fear. For I know deep in my mind the love of me I've left behind, 'cause I'll be loving you always, until the night becomes the day, until the trees and seas just up and fly away, until the day that 8 times 8 is 4, until the day that day is 8 no more. I'll be loving you. Hey, I said I'll be loving you always. Said I'll be loving you always. Said I'll be loving you. Hey, come on, y'all play. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Oh. Hey, hey, we all know sometimes life hates and troubles can make you wish you were born in another time and space. But you can't bet your lifetime that twice is double. That God knew exactly where he wanted you placed. So make sure when you say you're in it but not of it, you're not helping this earthquake stain become a hell. Hey, change your words to the truth and truth into love. And maybe your children and your children and your great-grandchildren will know and tell, I'll be loving you. I'll be loving you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Said I'll be loving you. I'll be loving you, loving you, loving you. Always, yeah, 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 always. Said always, yeah, always, always. Y'all gonna help me sing a little bit? Here we go. Always, 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 always. I'll be loving you. I'll be trust in you. I'll be with you in times of need. I'll be right there, stand beside you to help and guide you. Always said I'll be loving you. I'll be loving you. I'll be loving you. Always, always, always. I said this is sourcing to you. It will be with you always. It will be there to love you. It will be there to guide you. It's there always. It's there always. It's there always, always. Said I'll be loving you always. I'll be helping you always. I'm gonna surround you with love always. I'm gonna help you through always. Hey, always. Woo. Said always. Hey, always. Always, always. Always, always. Oh, there's so much love for you. Always, always. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always, always. Woo.
Woo. Voices of Infinity, y'all. That's Sister Kenetha Carr on the vocals. Y'all give it up. That's Brother Reggie Wooten, the teacher, on guitar orchestra. I don't know how you get 50 instruments out of one instrument. I love it. And on the bass, of course, she's holding it down. Best in town, Sister Nelani. Oh, wow. What a wonderful energy, y'all. As we take this energy, we pull it together and we pull it into our sacred giving. It's time for our offering. We have our basket down front for those who like to give in person, or envelopes in the back for us to keep track of your giving. We also have ways that you can give via Cash App. You can give via PayPal. You can also give internationally, wherever you are in the world, via PayPal. Our email address will come on the screen. That's infinitynashville@gmail.com. For now, we give in a joyful space. We have had a great year. 2022 has been a great year for Infinity. We have grown, we have expanded. Those of you who have kept up with the vision of Infinity, we had a great membership meeting last week. Was it last week? I believe it was our membership meeting. And so we had great exploration of the vision for where we're going in the space today. So as we give in this joyful space, we invite you at home to join us in this giving space. I'm going to read some of your gratitude during that giving period as well. You can give in many ways, and we want you to remember that we give from a space of good. So giving is a joyful time. Is that right? Yes, it's a joyful time. Is that right? All right, we recognize that we have been given so much that when we give back a portion of what we receive in a joyful way, we receive so many more blessings because we tune our frequency to abundance by saying that everything is good. So as we prepare to give, as we give, our children can make their transition into the space for them downstairs, and then we can continue our service in a wonderful way. But we do not want to just put the seed into the universe haphazardly. We want to plant this with intention. As we plant things with intention, they grow with intention. So if you want to grow a forest, you got to plant some trees. And that's what we do in this moment. We send it in with all good energy. So let us rise to our feet in the space today. If you're at home, please rise to your feet as well. This is a great time. Unless you're driving your car, don't rise to your feet. Don't do that. We don't want you to rise to your feet. Let somebody in the passenger seat stretch the seat back. We'll do that. But we're going to say together our giving affirmation. Let's say it together. It is very much a pronunciation, a pronounced prayer. It is very much a perm. It is very much a planting of seed. Let us say it together. Oh, limitless, abundant creator, source of everything I possess. You have given me the gifts of life, breath, and creativity. You continue to provide for me without judgment or preference. And so I freely return these gifts to you with my whole heart, mind, and intention, knowing that as I give freely, with both remembrance and gratitude, the circle of abundance will be unbroken, and so it is. Repeat after me. Everything is good.
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 I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it good.
I got it good.
All right, we're gonna sing that. The voices are gonna take us in as we give, and we'll open the door so the children can make their way, and so that people in the house can get their coffee and get their tea as we come back and we do our visitors welcome. And so it is. If you have a standing ovation, we want you to fill it out at this time.
Everything is good.
Everything is good. Everything is good.
Everything is good, and I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Hey, everything is good. Yes, it is. Everything is good. Everything is good. Oh, everything is good, and I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Hey, everything is good. Yes, it is. I said everything is good. Everything is good, and I got it. I got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, sing with me now how everything is good. Yes, it is. Everything is good. Yeah, everything is good. Oh, everything is good, and I got it. I got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, everything. Yes, it is. Everything is good in my life. All around, I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, yeah, hey, everything is good. Yes, it is. I said everything is good. Everything is good, and I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, I've got it good. I've got it. Yes, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, I've got it so good. I've got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, I've got it good.
Awesomeness, 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 awesomeness. Let me read off a couple of gratitude moments from people in the chat today. Wherever you are, we want to go and make sure that we acknowledge you all and give y'all some love in the space so we can know. We got people coming in from all over the space today. So Tony, as you put them up, I'm going to read them. We got Dr. Justin Redden. Good to see you, Dr. Justin. Grateful for the time I spent. Oh, it's all right. I almost got you, Doc. I got you. I'm coming. You're all good. Doctor, we were moving through so quick in this gratitude. So much is coming in. We want to celebrate that. Grateful for the time I spent with my fiance in Ghana this past week. Been to Ghana. Come on to the motherland. Come on through. Next time, Brother Justin, you got to let us know. We'll be glad to go have a few people come over and support of visiting. We need to do that, and that's one of the trips that we have on the Infinity bucket list for one of our Infinity travels. We got that. Brother Chriswell Muhammad, man, I sent you a message this week. I'm looking forward to you and Destiny being in the space that we have that we're announcing a little bit coming up. We are truly blessed to be at home this morning with Infinity, as well as have a full calendar. A full calendar. That means that Destiny Muhammad Harpers from the Hood has a full calendar. And as an artist, for those of you who know how that is with that artist life, when you have a full calendar, That means that the blessings are coming in, and they are coming in. We are truly working on visiting Infinity Live in 2023, and we truly working on having y'all here. Boy, I can't wait to roll that harp up in here with the voices. Come on, man. Let's make that happen. Sister Leanne is coming in. Lots of love to everyone from Belgium. I am grateful to spend this evening with Infinity. Yes, and not to everybody who's from Belgium, but that's where she is. So just so we clarify that, we in Belgium, our Belgium family is watching, and it's evening time there. So we're happy to have you in the space. Felina's in the house. Grateful. My son is recovering from his ordeal. We've been praying with you so well. So grateful for both of my children. Grateful for life. And that's what we're grateful for, Sister Felina. We're grateful for you as well. Robin Jackson's in the house. Grateful for discovering the wonder that is self within me. I love it. Y'all stepped on my message today. Sister Michelle Mayberry, good to see you, Michelle. Good morning, family. Sending you love from Texas. Grateful for Infinity Fellowship. We're grateful for you too in the space. You hear all the snapping in here. That's everybody loving you. Good Gratitude Day, blessed once. That's Sister Destiny Muhammad joining Chriswell, her partner in everything in that space. Stacy Jackson's in the house. Stacy, been back and forth with you too, sis. We got to get you in that band. I'm grateful for this beautiful day. We're grateful for you too, and we are in here. Tashana Lindsay, the Lindsay family. Taylor, daughter, is grateful for school and for my home. Talia is grateful for our family love. It's all great when the kids are grateful. Ain't that something? You got to love that. Brother John Honeysucker, our resident, we call him the community's mayor in Nashville, Tennessee. And you know that, brother. We're grateful. Nashville and is grateful for a second chance to do greater things. He's in Nashville. And yes, Honeysucker, great things in there, man. Tell Vontae we said we love you. And we're looking forward to seeing you and everybody soon. Terrell Lindsay, thankful for these beautiful lion's mane mushrooms. Okay, I've heard of those. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Good morning for Grace, Sister Tashana says. This is in the house, and now everybody's talking to each other. So we're in that wonderful space today, and grateful to be able to share your gratitude. Winnie Nobles is in here. Hey, Winnie. Good evening. Grateful for my beautiful life in Kigali. She is in Rwanda, and all the great things happening here. That's another space we're going to have to visit as a fellowship. We got 3 or 4 countries and several cities that we're going to be putting together for 2023, and we're going to have some great things to add. So just a little bit of gratitude there. Right now, it's time for us to welcome our first-time visitors at Infinity Fellowship. This may be the first time that you're physically at Infinity or digitally at Infinity, but we like to let you know that we see the real you. So if you're a first-time visitor in the space, I don't think I see anybody in the space today, first-timer, but I'll give you an opportunity to stand. If you're at home, you can stand too. It's fun to see that and feel that connection. Good. And this is how we welcome you. We let you know that there's no accident that you're here today. You are here for a reason. And you are not a human being who showed up to have a spiritual experience. It's the other way around. You are a spirit navigating the human experience. So I invite you, if you are at home, or if you're in the space and you haven't registered with us, to go ahead and take a picture of the slide that you see, the QR code that is now on the screen and up here on the big screen at Infinity. That QR code will lead you to a brief form where you can put your name and some brief information in, and we will send you a special gift. So if you've not gotten your special gift, it's probably because you hadn't filled out the code. But fill out the code, do that, so we can just send you a love note and send you a special practical gift that you can actually use every single day. Oh, what a mystery that is. Find out the answer to the mystery. We want to let you know that you are loved. At this point, after our visitors welcome, we are going to have a brief announcement period. So we're going to invite you, if you have a standing ovation, to go ahead and fill out a standing ovation card. Sister Denise has one. She'll get to you and put it in the red jar. If you're at home, go ahead and tell us some standing ovation, something awesome that has happened for you since the last time we gathered, and we're going to read that aloud during our announcement period. So let us all stand Turn to somebody, someone, send your hands in their direction. And if you're at home, recognize that we are sending this love out to you. Take a look, take a deep breath. Good, exhale. You know, being a human being and being a spirit navigating this human experience is an awesome thing, man. And when you look around, you see the diversity and all of the great looking faces and all the energies, and you feel it online, you know you're absolutely blessed to be here. And we're absolutely blessed to be seen. We're coming up on an election day where people have committed themselves to acting a straight nut. And they're acting a straight nut because they don't feel like they're seen on all sides. So we're going to let you know that you are seen here. So put your hands up to somebody, send them the energy. If you're here at home, send the energy to the screen. Receive this love. This is our visitor's welcome, but it's also our affirmation of who we are as a fellowship. Repeat after me. I see you, but you don't hear me though. I really see the real you. I see who you are. You are a divine manifestation of God's creation. I see what you are. You are a spirit. You're more than what's on the outside. You're a gift to me and to the entire world. I see where you are. You're right here in front of me. Well, I can let you know, if nobody else will, that you are not alone. I am with you, and you are at home. I see when you are. You're in the right now, baby. You are so much more than your yesterday. I see why you are. You're here to learn, to grow, to embrace your dreams, and to celebrate your divine destiny. I know all this because I'm here to do the same thing. So we're going to help each other out. All right? All right? I know the real you, and I see you shining today. I feel you shining today. I know you're shining today. So welcome to infinity. Welcome home. Asheo. Give a fist bump to somebody. Give some love to somebody at home. If you're a first timer at home, if you are a first timer, say first time in the chat box, and people are gonna love on you with some hearts, with some fist bumps. Let's do it.
Yeah. First lesson of the day is get down with your bad self like this. Try I'm trying to get my shoulders back, you know what I'm saying? A little stiff right now, a little stiff. Anyways, but on other notes, I digress. Good morning, Infinity. Good morning. So, in preparation for Standing Ovations, if you are an Infinite streamer and you have a, can't get my words out today, a manifested achievement that you want to report as a standing ovation today, go ahead and type it into the chat box for us at this time. A standing ovation is an accomplishment you have made that we can shout out for you and let us know what good thing you've birthed into the world by typing it in early. And I do mean please do it early. Stop doing it late. I see some of y'all typing in real late too. Stop it. Anyways, so welcome to November, the 11th month of 2020 twins. Now, this is the year of attainment. The definition of attainment is the action or fact of achieving a goal worked toward which one has worked. Now, this is the year for the big payoff, which is the big payoff, revenge. Woo, like this. So, every single day, remember to speak aloud our daily mantra for the year, which is, I live in the overflow. That sounds so beautiful. So, have you joined the band? Anybody? Yeah, you haven't joined the band yet? Well, we have definitely. So if you're an active member of Infinity, did you know that we now have a portal for Infinity activities, conversations on our spiritual lessons, prayers and support, and even live chats for personal growth and development? We've sent the link out and many have joined. And if you did not receive your link, send us an email to infinitynashville@gmail.com and we got you covered. So, new members, make sure you send in your photos so that we can share and celebrate you if you are interested in going through new members orientation to be a part of the Infinity Fellowship. We just love to have you. So we provide orientation that includes an ancient wisdom class on the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. And I do say, please take that. I've taken it. It definitely is worth it. And I've seen so much prosperity in my life to this day, to this day. Now, email us at infinitynashville@gmail.com or click the contact button on our website at myif.org. Now, attention, all married folks. Now, any married folks, go and put your ring finger up. Go and put it up. Go and put it up. It's okay. Don't be shy. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. I ain't married yet, but I will soon. Putting out there in the universe. Boom. Now, marriage is a revolutionary act of commitment, and Infinity is here for supporting and building healthy, long-term, intimate relationships. So C&C is an event that we are pleased to bring back on Friday, November 18th from 7 to 9 p.m. Now mark your calendars, whether you have been married for 30 years or 30 minutes, or it can be 30 seconds, or 30 seconds. Hey, you never know, you know what I'm saying? Now, you will have the time of your life having real conversations and interactions, learning from others who are committed to their and your long-term success. Corks and Conversations is BYOB and is free of charge. Ain't nothing better than the free 99. Now, Infinity will provide the space, refreshments, and the activities. You come out for the date night on steroids. Now, with that being said, what's spoken of in Corks and Conversation stays in Corks and Conversations. So no TikTok, no Instagram Live, none of that stuff. Don't be going there. Stop it. No OnlyFans either. So please RSVP on our event pages on Facebook or band. Now, Tuesday is Election Day. Now, no matter your party, affiliation, or neighborhood, if you live in the United States of Americas, and I say that with plural, Americas, and you have not either early voted or voted by mail by now, make plans to get up early, pack your water, coffee, tea, and snacks, and get in line at your designated polling location to exercise your right to vote in this important midterm election. Now, make your voice heard. I cannot speak today. I need some coffee today, man. I haven't had coffee in 2 weeks, so I'm still trying to get the hang of not drinking coffee. I'm also not to go outside. I've been cleansing too, so I've been no coffee, no alcohol. So I'm trying to get used to being a normal human being for once. So, but exactly, you know what I'm saying. But hey, I'm a weirdo. What can I say? But I digress. Now, make your voice heard. I think I actually went past. Okay, here we go. Now, be a part of the change at Infinity. We pride ourselves on being active in our community. So if you are here in the space or watching via our Infinite stream, let's get it done on Tuesday. We also want to let you know that our very own Rev Jeff has been invited to join a prestigious panel of over 50 strategists, experts, historians, and commentators. All right, I see you. Sounded legit, okay. I think we were talking about Obama here for a minute. So, but you never know. Just might be. He may come over here and speak. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So, for live coverage on the midterm elections on Roland Martin Unfiltered, the 6-hour international digital broadcast will begin at 6 p.m. Central and go all the way through midnight. So it will air on the Black Star Network on Roku, Fire Stick, and all major digital platforms. Rev Jeff is asking that you keep him lifted in love and light for this first of its kind event, as he provides a perspective from Nashville and the state of Tennessee to the nation. Now, with that being said, let's bring back Rev Jeff and Lady Kenitha, because it's time for, drum roll please, boom, Standing Ovations.
Jump back, get me set. Y'all. All right, mama.
All right. Our high energy here at IF comes from our practice of the snap. It's why we do this during the part of the service. We receive practical lessons and tools for our individual journeys, that's spirituality. We fellowship with like-minded spirits every week, that's nurturing. We take what we learn and apply it in our lives, that's action. And if we do these, then we should see examples of progress in our life, which is the proof. So let us pause to enjoy a collective moment of manifestation and expansion. When your name is called, please stand. Even if you're at home, please stand as we read it aloud, your manifestation. When I finish each person's ovations, we will all snap our fingers, okay? We got that? And then at the very end, we're going to provide a collective standing ovation.
I got this paper over here. I got all these papers.
Uh-oh, we got that.
I got a stack of standing ovations today, man. Isn't that great? Stack of standing ovations. I see my folks coming in. Some of my homie Andrew. I said, man, y'all just making my day every day. I'm so grateful. All right, mama, what we got first?
Okay, Sister Denise.
Since my glasses are
Snows, please
Denise
stand.
Snows, please stand. All right, snap. What we got, sister?
Okay, she says, I coached the semi-pro men's team again. We had our opening game last Saturday and won, like they always do, 121-76.
Good Lord.
The visiting team owners are my husband's first cousin, so he also visited with them, who he's not seen in a long time.
Snap. Visiting cousins is even better when you beat them, so you can brag.
They gotta get a little respect on
Get a
that.
little, put some respect on Demetrius
that.
and Denise.
121 is 76.
I know that's
Let's
right.
know about the game so we can get beat.
Yes.
I know.
That was
All right,
cruel
this
and
is
unusual
for Zion
victory.
Ramey, but he's downstairs.
Zion's downstairs. I'm
Zion's
gonna
downstairs.
stomp
we
on the
gotta
floor so
stop
he can hear
extra
me.
hard. Zion says, I talked to Rev Jeff on Wednesday. I had a test on Thursday and made a 100.
I love
Zion,
y'all.
baby. I think they have it on the screen downstairs, though.
Zion, we love you, man. You doggone right you make 100 because you're brilliant. All these kids around here are just straight brilliant, and that's all we do. We're going to tell every child that walks through this door how brilliant they are. From the time that we see them when they're birthed till the time that they get up and decide to go all over the world.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
Zion.
Go,
You
Zion.
go, Zion.
Go, man.
Hey,
Go.
hey, hey.
100. We looking for more of those.
Okay. Ronnie Greer.
Ronnie Greer. Stand on up there, Ronnie Greer.
He says, my wife, Woo Greer, started her human design offering this past week, and it went well.
Yeah. Woo, 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 woo. Can you woo, woo, woo? Yeah.
Can you woo,
Come
woo,
on.
woo?
Awesome.
Hey,
Great
can you
shout
woo,
out.
woo,
Yeah,
woo?
hey, hey.
Yes.
Yep. I don't know if you picked the nickname,
That's
Woo,
that
but it's
love
there.
right
You're going to get it
there.
everywhere. We love it. Congratulations.
Yes.
And congratulations. Thanks for that, Ronnie.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yes.
That's family,
That's
you know.
family.
Because you say, hey, when it happens for you, it happens for me. When it happens for me, it happens for you, man. I
Shout
love it.
out.
Whatever it is, it's in there. All right, what we got?
All right, Sister Deanna.
Deanna.
Okay. My line sisters and I of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated,
That's right.
Kappa Gamma chapter, are celebrating our 20th line anniversary next week during Fisk Homecoming. Grateful for my lifelong
20.
sisterhood.
Congratulations. So you could have said 10. We would have not been
Yes, I
surprised. So you know the youth is glowing.
Oh.
Z5B sisters, y'all out there doing it.
And
Y'all living
especially-
life good.
yes,
Living
and
it
on
well.
Fisk.
The Fisk homecoming is coming up this next week. So yeah, we got to get ready.
Yeah, okay.
We got two.
I didn't know. I forgot. I didn't know.
We got 2 days through the year where we
So
mostly
if I
speak
come
to the
in looking
choir.
a little ratchet,
Right, she come-
y'all know it.
It's if Kanita's up here. Everything is good. She got a little lean.
Sunglasses on, like, okay, here we go. We're gonna figure it out. All right, Sister Angela Bartlett Tree.
She's around
This
there
is
working.
for her daughter Hillary. Oh, okay. Daughter Hillary was selected to participate in the Rutherford County Honors Choir. The first performance is tomorrow. Hillary is doing big things. Because we just did a shout out like last week, wasn't
We
it?
did a shout out for the
Come
flag
on,
corps
Hillary.
winning first place.
And the art show.
Yeah.
Go, girl. Okay,
And
online.
y'all gonna learn about not telling folk y'all got these singing gifts.
I know.
We'll slide you right over to that carpet.
I know. Start
And add to-
singing.
Okay, awesome.
Okay,
Let's
online?
see. We have it online, Tony. If he puts them up, I've got it. Okay, we've got Andrew McFadden Ketchum, who has pulled off the extraordinary feat of being both present and online.
Well, hello.
So stand, unless you're the doppelganger.
Yes.
Eli turned 12 last week.
Oh, Eli.
And little Celiona turns 4 on Wednesday. 4.
Oh.
All right, Daddy-O.
Here we go.
Turn it back.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Woo. Oh, awesome. Okay, good. Who else do we have in here? That's a great man.
That's really good.
These kids, babies growing
That's
up,
it.
man. Oh, that's what we have. Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to, I'm going to shout you out because you did such an exceptional job. Kai, y'all know, turned 13
Yeah, we had a good time.
this week. I know.
Okay, baby.
All the dads are like,
Hi,
oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
You said 13 when your daughter turns 13. It's like, oh.
It's over. I know. You're like, okay, here we go.
And we do that not because we're ungrateful, it's because we remember being 13-year-old boys. And that's
Oh,
part
well.
of, yeah, there's some of that. So,
Okay.
yeah, there's some of that. But she handled it well.
Yeah.
She's done a great job of reminding us of being 13 every day since,
Yes.
which is good. She reminded me this morning,
Yes.
as we got ready, she said, Baba, I can watch a PG-13 now, movie now, because
Well,
I'm 13.
true.
Isn't that
Okay,
right?
okay.
I said, well, PG means parental guidance. That means you're old enough to watch it with parental permission.
Guidance.
With parental guidance. So she did well. We took her to a restaurant.
Yeah.
All the kids were there. We did the little 4 or 5 course meal, first time for that, and she just had a great time. And then Kanita took a group of friends to the escape room.
We were there to escape. And we escaped.
They escaped.
Those girls are smart because I was no help.
I'm
I
so
was like,
grateful.
we are stuck in here, okay? I just, those girls are
The look,
smart.
yeah, because the look on somebody's face. I'm just touching my power button on my mic. The look on somebody's face made me think that I was going to be, recruiting people to sing today. that escape room. Call over to Opry Mills and say,
I was like, I give up.
"Is there
Okay.
do you still hear tapping on the door? Just hold the phone up to there, just so we can get out." But they came out with time to spare.
Yes.
Okay,
those
good.
girls were smart. They were figuring it out and finding stuff, and I was
We
like,
need that.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to do that.
We
need to
an
do that.
escape room.
I've been wanting to do a field trip to the escape room. Okay, so
Yes.
what we do, Mama?
Okay, so if you shared, you get to have several seats, while the rest of us stand to our feet wherever we are in the world, and we're going to give a thunderous standing ovation. Okay, here we go. Yes, and so those are the announcements and ovations. So it is spoken, so it is received. Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Thank you,
Yay.
Lady Kenitha. And I got 2.5. This tambourine is it was raggedy. It used to have so much fullness to it, and I didn't realize. I mentioned this back during COVID that we had so many standing ovations, and I go so buck wild that I've lost 2.5 of the pods that are in here. So we're going to invest in an industrial strength, Pentecostal style tambourine, because people work a tambourine in Pentecost, so they'll tear that. It look like, man, they have either, you thought the tambourine was going to break, or the wrist, or a hand, or a fingertip was going to break. So I want one of those. Y'all got a recommendation? Or the hip, or the thigh? I remember the first time I tried that. I messed myself up. I saw the lady doing it in the choir. We were in Youth United Choir. She was doing that thing going in. I was like, man, I got it one day, start going in. I was in it. Holy Ghost got in there and everything. I got home, man. I was like, how did they do it? It's a gift. Let's prepare for the message today by tuning in. The voices of infinity are going to come and open the way for us musically here and at home as you prepare yourself for the message today. We're going to get you out of jail. That's what we're going to do today. Spirit's going to take us out of jail. So we want you to prepare that, and so we turn it to the voices of infinity for the space today. All right, Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. We're going to have a little moment, spiritual moment. A little spirit moment. Can I get the lights? What do you do when you've done all you can and it seems like it's never enough? And what do you say when your friends turn away and you're all alone? Tell me, what do you do when you've given your all? Yeah, seems like you can't make it through. Will you just stand when there's nothing left to do? You just stand and watch your sword see you through. Yes, after you've done all you can, you just stand. Tell me, how do you handle the guilt of your past? Tell me, how do you deal with the shame? And how can you smile while your heart has been broken and filled with pain, Tell me, what do you do when you've given your all, yeah, and it seems like you can't make it through? Well, you just stand when there's nothing left to do. You just stand and watch your source see you through. Yes, after you've done all you can, you just stand and be sure. Be not entangled in that bondage again. You just stand and endure. Yeah, God has a purpose and God has a plan. Tell me, what do you do when you're giving your all and seems like you can't make it through? Well, you just stand. You just stand. You just stand. You just stand through the storm, through the rain, through the hurt, all through the pain. Don't give up and don't give in. Don't give up, all you can win. Hold on, stay strong. God will step in, and it won't be long after you've done all you can. After you've done all you can. After you've gone through the hurt. After you've gone through the rain, oh my, 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 my. After you've gone through the storm. Hey, after you've gone through the pain. You prayed and cried. You prayed and you cried. You prayed and you cried. You prayed and you cried. After you've done all you can, you just stand. You just stand. Oh, after you've done, after you've done all you can.
After you've done all you can.
After you've gone through the storm.
After you've done all you can.
After you've gone through the rain.
After you've done all you can.
After you've gone through the hurt.
After you've done
Said
all you
after
can.
you've gone through
Oh,
all your
after
pain.
you've done all you can.
After you've done all you can. Oh, after you've done all you can. Yeah, yeah. After you've done all you can. Hey, after you've done all you can. Come on and sing that with us. After you've done all
table.
After you've done all you can.
When you've done the best you can do.
After you've done all you
When friends and family don't believe in you.
After you've done all you can.
When you have to find the space inside.
After you've done all you can.
When you have to lose the foolish pride.
After you've done all you can.
When you put it in God's hands.
After you've done all you can.
God's gonna be with you when you stand. After you've done all you can. Oh, after you've done all you can.
You just stand. You just stand.
Y'all give it up for Voices of Infinity, y'all. After you've done all you can. Thank y'all. Brother Reggie Wooten, Sister Alani, Sister Kanitha, bringing that into the space today. Oh, there is a word. Everybody bow your head just for a second in the space today and at home. God, we thank you for this moment right now. We thank you for this moment of being free. We thank you for this moment of understanding that it is our moment to stand right now. And we stand on your shoulders. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, and we are standing fully in a space of openness to receive this download from you and to take this into the world and do good with it in our hearts. We speak gratitude and thanksgiving, and so it is. Amen and ashe. Oh my gosh, raise your hand if you've ever played Monopoly. Oh, I know, right? Some people say, ugh, some people like it. How many people were good when they played Monopoly? How many people were terrible when they played Monopoly? How many people just don't care about Monopoly? Right there it is, right? But if you remember some things about Monopoly, one thing that you did not ever want to do was to land on that one spot that said, go to jail. There was something, I used to play Monopoly a lot, and I used to love stacking up the real estate. If you were able to get a hotel on one of those expensive real estate spaces, you could break the rest of the world. But when you rolled that dice and you saw that dice almost in slow motion, it seems like every time you got to go to jail, you had the gift of seeing the dice roll in slow motion. So you kept saying, you didn't know the law of attraction back then. So you didn't know that when you're thinking, Lord, don't send me to jail. It's I'd have made all my money. Everybody's going to come around. I can collect but I can't get it if I'm in jail. You kept saying, I don't want to be in jail. And when you were rolling that dice, said, not jail, not jail, not jail, knowing that you were programming that 7. You were programming that 3. You were programming that dice with nothing but jail. And when you rolled it, you saw it come out of your hand, you saw them tumble over each other, and you were just 3 steps away from jail. And that's when you start changing your vibration after it left your hand. Because when it was in your hand, you would say, please don't send me to jail. But when it left your hand, you would say, give me a 4, give me a 4, give me a 4. But the dice were programmed. So you hit a 3, boom, boom, boom. Go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect. How much was it? $200. Go to jail. So when you had that, the most coveted possession that you could have from that deck was a little card that said, get out of jail free. You see, it's been popularized in modern culture through television with the detectives that come in and they give a business card and say, that's your get out of jail free card. I don't know if that ever works. I've never received one of those, and I don't know anybody who had one that worked. When they put me in the back of that cruiser at that little Summer Lights Festival, they didn't care nothing about no get out of jail card. I think I could have had one on me and it didn't matter. But in the game of life that Monopoly reflects in, you got to get out of jail. And here's what's interesting about a get out of jail card. There was some fine print on that card. See, now we're getting that memory back. See, people don't remember that. If you Google it, you got it at home, you can look it up. It said, keep on your possession at all times. Because you never know when you might need a get out of jail card. Today, you need a get out of jail card. And I'm giving you a get out of jail card because you need to get out of spiritual jail. Because many people have been locked in spiritual jail. And let me tell you about spiritual jail. It's even worse than physical jail. There are some people in physical jail who are spiritually free, and there are people who are walking around on the outside who are still in a space of spiritual jail. What is spiritual jail? It is anything that blocks you from being who you were born to be on this world. Spiritual jail is negative thinking. Spiritual jail is limited thinking. We start walking around thinking, oh, if I could just get a little bit, I'll just be all right. If I could just have my little cone over here, I'll just be all right. And all the universe keeps hearing is you just want a little bit. You just want a little corner. So you have the nerve to get a little bit and a little corner and then get around people and complain about how little you have. Because you're in spiritual jail. But when you operate in alignment in the divine cosmos, you recognize that there is no jail that can hold your spirit or your thoughts. You see, there's something called being institutionalized. And when people are institutionalized, they develop a pattern of behavior just so they can succeed. And if you've ever done any work in prison ministry as I have, if you've ever had some run-ins with the law as I had in my younger days, I don't judge folk because I don't have a heaven or hell to put anybody into, and I know I've been there. But you recognize that if you're in there long enough, you become institutionalized. I think about a movie called The Shawshank Redemption. And Morgan Freeman got out of jail after being institutionalized for so long. He was institutionalized for so long that even though he had a job at the grocery store, he kept raising his hand and saying, "Boss, can I go to the bathroom?" And eventually the manager came over to it and whispered in his ear, "You don't have to ask me to use the restroom all the time. Just go use it." But Morgan Freeman's character didn't know that because for most of his life, somebody has been telling him when to go to the bathroom. Somebody's telling him when to wake up. Somebody's telling him when to go to sleep. Somebody's telling him when to exercise or not, when to eat, when to talk, when to recite your number. So when we break out of the institution itself, we still have to deal with the institutionalization of behavior. When you come out of a spiritual place where you got used to going along to get along, and you got along in the space that told you were filthy and told you that something was wrong with you and told you that you were born in this world messed up, even though you were born out of a God of love and love vibration and abundance, you got trained to think about lack. You got trained to think about smallness. You got trained to think about pettiness. And then you break out and you come to a space like infinity. I love it because you're free. You come to a space and you tune in and you watch the stream. You say, "Oh, yes, I am free now." But you're only free if you lose the institutionalized behavior. Oh, I won't be long, but I will be strong today. Because institutionalized behavior is, y'all want me, not y'all, throw a rock in a pack of dogs, only the hit dog gonna holler. So whoever got hit, y'all listen to that. People expect me to walk around with a shepherd's crook. And they expect me to put the crook around a sheep when they get loose. Come here. The sheep knows the shepherd's voice. Come to me. Only Andrew would like that. Come to me, sheep. Let me gather you and then hook you. And then you follow me as I follow Christ. Follow me as I follow Christ. Never mind, I'm never following. But that's what that's institutionalization. That's what it is. You expect a person in a spiritual leadership space, instead of teaching you, instead of helping to guide you, you expect them to live your life for you. It's not going to work. Because I, as a leader, have my life to live. The best example I can give for freedom is to not reinstitutionalize you. There are plenty of people who see people who have been institutionalized, and they say, oh, it's time for some recidivism. You left one space and you want to be led, so I am going to pull your sheep acting self into another space, and I'm going to extract everything I can from you because that's what you're used to. You're used to someone telling you every single action you're supposed to take, because guess what? When you're in prison, when you're institutionalized, when you're in the mental space where you have to go from time to time, everybody is doing something for you. Can you imagine that? That you reach a point where you can't even go and practice your bodily function of elimination without permission? And then you come out, and if you don't break that pattern psychologically, then you seek people who will tell you what to do, as opposed to people who will give you the tools for you to know for yourself what to do based on your freedom, because freedom is responsibility. So the first thing you want to remember is that you have to lose the mindset of institutionalization and embrace the freedom of knowing that God got you covered and that you have been free. Second thing you're going to have to do, you know, when you're in jail or you're in fraternity culture, as I've been in, there's a saying that comes out. When you got to exercise bravado, they say it with your chest. I almost used the other terms. I would say it with your chest. That's what they tell you. Say it with your chest, man. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. You have to lose that, because that bravado is external. You do it in a protective space. We say a lot of things with our chest, but we don't really believe it. We say it, right? We say it. We pretend to be something externally for other people, but then in our daily practice, we're terrified. We're operating in lack. We're operating in fear. And let me tell you how the universe responds. The universe does not respond to what you put out externally. The universe responds to what happens when ain't nobody else around. So if you feel fearful, if you feel that you are in lack when nobody else is around, that's what is being tuned into, and you're going to get more of it. So you have to break that. So instead of saying it with your chest, say it with your heart. Say it with the space that's within. Proclaim it as such. Proclaim your success. Proclaim your goodness. And recognize the last thing that I'm going to give you is that you've been carrying this card around your whole life and you just didn't know it. You got a get out of jail card right now, activated in your person, on your person, that is accessible for you anytime you need it. Let me show you something. If you're at home, wherever you are in this space, everybody close your eyes. Everybody got your eyes closed. I want you to imagine a beautiful horse, majestic, great teeth, great mane of hair. Now I want you to imagine that that horse is green. Now that the horse is green, I want you to imagine that the horse sprouts wings, massive wings, and that those wings, when the horse flaps the wings, bars of gold come cascading down from the wings. And as you are imagining this green horse with these gold wings and the bars of gold are cascading down from the wings, I want you to see a space alien sitting on the back of the horse. And the space alien has a giant head, some great big old black eyes on the side, and it is holding the horse's mane with his left 3 fingers, and in its right 3 fingers, it is holding a calico cat that is overweight. The alien is happy because it's able to hold this magical horse and this calico cat. Without opening your eyes, raise your hand if you can see it. You can see it in your mind's eye if you can see it. All right, good, good. Open your eyes and look around. All right, put your hands down. Everybody can see it. Wasn't that fascinating? Wasn't that fascinating? What you just did is you proved that there are 86 billion neurons firing in your mind. Tiny pieces of cellular jelly carrying an electrical current through your mind and your existence. It's something called imagination. Scientifically, they can teach a chimpanzee to recognize themselves in a mirror. They put a chimpanzee to sleep. After looking in the mirror, the chimpanzee would attack the mirror. They finally shut down half of the chimpanzee's brain. They put the chimpanzee in front of the mirror and put a red dot on the chimpanzee when the chimpanzee was asleep. Eventually, the chimpanzee was trained to get up to the mirror, see his image in the mirror, and then instead of touching the mirror, touch themselves to feel the red dot. That's about the success rate of teaching the self-recognition to a chimpanzee. The thing that separates humans from any other creature on the planet is our ability to imagine. Your imagination is your spiritual get-out-of-jail card. Because you can imagine a world where everybody is treated equal. You can imagine a world where people are loved not on the color of their skin or who they sleep with or where they go or where they work or how much money they have, but you can imagine that everyone is growing in prosperity. You can imagine yourself walking in your dreams and doing what you were called to do. You can imagine seeing the successes for your business. You can imagine seeing the successes in your relationship. And because you can imagine it, your conscious mind and the firing of those 86 billion neurons, there's programming your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the creative space where the spirit of the creator lives with the big C. And when you program your subconscious mind, it begins to work to manifest in true reality what we see in physical reality, what was on the inside. So imagine bigger today as I close. Imagine deeper. Hold on to your get out of jail card because it will keep you from losing your mind when you find yourself up against unimaginable circumstances, because you can imagine a way through. If you can imagine a way through, you can see a way through. If you can see a way through, you can do a way through. Be a way through. And I'm through. So it is spoken, so it is received. And so it is. Ashe. Y'all get yourselves on out of jail, man. Well, come on up, voices. Let's get this. Y'all got this in your imagination. You got this in your consciousness. Get out of jail free. Keep that card on you at all times. When the circumstances, they challenge you, you tell yourself that you're going to see your way through. You got a choice in this moment. And that choice is to get yourself out of jail. Your choice is to be free. Take a deep breath. All eyes closed, the heads bowed. God, we thank you in this moment. We speak to you from the spirit of understanding, from the spirit of knowing, from the spirit of imagination. And we proclaim blessings upon all of those who are under the sound of my voice right now. We thank you for this gathering. We thank you for this remembrance that we don't have to be institutionalized anymore. That we can walk in freedom, that we can be in freedom, that we can love in freedom, that we will succeed in freedom. We speak a blessing upon everyone who is under the sound of my voice, who goes out into this world every single day and puts their heart into the space to manifest their dreams. We speak a blessing on those who are going out to the polls right now, those who are mailing in their ballots, those who are showing up on Tuesday to exercise their voice. We speak protection upon the poll workers and the county clerks and the people who do the work to make sure that we do our best to strive toward this thing called democracy. But we speak peace and resolve on those who are building in their own lives. I speak a special blessing for families, friends, relationships, children right now. Cover them. I speak that the adults will manifest the amount of imagination that a child has easily. That we remember that that is who we were born to be, to imagine a brand new world and a better place and to proclaim it, to birth it into this world. We speak clean health, radiant health, prosperity, love, and abundance for all gathered. We proclaim these things to be true, and so it is. Amen and Ashe. All right. If all hearts and minds are clear, I'm going to invite everybody to rise to their feet as we prepare to sing our closing song in here today. I want to give a special thanks to the Voices of Infinity. They're going to play a little music after service. And y'all know that. We're going to send a shout out to Brother Tony, Brother Daniel for running our tech today. As all hearts and minds are clear and we go into this world that awaits our light, we recognize that as we sing together, we are putting our voices in unison with one another for the good that we expect to see in the world. This is what we do in the space. And we welcome our voices around the world. We're going to put the words up on the screen for you to sing along with us. And we recognize that, hey, this love energy is real, y'all. Go back and reset. If you hadn't reset already, reset now. Embrace the good. It's here for you. Let's sing together. If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's the day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's the day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. And God's reminding me to look at you and see family. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. We speak that the love of God, the power of the ancestors and the cosmos, and that divine imagination we all have within us rest, rule, rock, and abide from this place, henceforth, now, and forevermore. Let us all sing together. Amen, amen. Hotep Shalom, Namaste. All right, we love y'all. Get something in the lobby, get some popcorn, grab your kids, relax, get ready on Instagram for the Voices of Infinity, and don't forget Band app. It's a great app. Get on it. And also, we'll see you soon. We love you. That's a fact you cannot change. Peace, blessings, and love.